Okay, look. Filter. I like this filter. Whatever. I like this filter. All right, let's see what's going on. Okay, so your brain is on fire, and in such a way where it's like your mind is driven by your lizard brain, right? So the one in the back of your neck. So the one that manages all your bodily functions, right? So what's up with my hair? I don't know what's going on here. Whatever. So what I'm getting here, and it's emotional, so it's connected to heart, right? So some kind of emotional aspect is throwing you off the balance, right? Throwing you off the balance or controlling your balance when it comes to mind to body connection, right? So emotions. Pay attention to emotions because this is a beautiful image. Look at like what we have here is. This is what represents the heart where my finger is, and this is your brain, right? So you're riding the wave, right? You're riding the wave, right? Into your physical. There's something that either is lacking or triggering you physically, right? That triggers you emotionally, right? That gives you this sensation of not correct way of being an out of body, having an out of body experience. It's more like you're detached from reality, and that detachment from reality is controlling your body, right, in a certain way. So I don't know. It could be anywhere from you would notice maybe digestive issues, maybe sexual issues, maybe weight gain issues. So your body, observe your body, because your body will tell you exactly what the problem in your mind is. Pay attention to your body. That's what we have here. Because you're running your body too hard, right? Or you're running your mind too hard. That is too heavy on your body, right? What I'm getting here, this weight is coming from people pulling on you, right? They're pulling on you in such a way as if, imagine you are the source, the pillar, right, of energy, right? And they're incapable, right? They're like this little, so you're grand, and there's like little energies, little people around you who need some source of food, right? And you are that food. But the problem is, there's no actually issue with people getting energy from other people. It's a natural thing. It's a natural flow. But within your case, right? In your case, what's happening is that you have been at this point in your life by those close to you, surrounding you, considered a main source of existence, which is food, right? Energetic food, right? So they draw from you, and they feed off of you, right? They feed off of you. What's the point? Well, the point is that you're giving on each end. So you're not just giving. So let's say masculine and feminine. So our masculine is our left side, feminine is our right side in terms of like a brain, right? So alpha and omega, you're giving both at both ends, right? So you're like burning the candle at both ends. Now what happens with that, then you're not getting anything. You're not getting anything. You're just giving. You've got to stop that. Right now, it is time to stop it. So what's asked of you is to crack yourself open, right? Crack yourself open. In what way? And dream. So, okay. So how would we put this in? Such a way where you would understand. Crack yourself open and dream. Sounds poetic, right? What's asked of you is to break the pattern of giving, right? Right? Internalize your energy, and let's say if you're a tree trunk, right, that everyone is hugging and getting energy from, what you do is you split yourself in half and open. So once you're in half, you're still one. You're still one. Because you can't split and not be one. You're still one. The problem is that once you're split, they can't get that frequency from you. They can only get the frequency once you're unified. And because you're unified, they're drawing it from you. But if you split open, then you stop feeding them, because they can't feed off of you anymore, because you don't carry the frequency of unity for them, not for you. I must repeat it one more time. If you split the tree like this, right? So this is the tree, and you split it like this. You're still one. Energetically, you can't divide in such a way where you're not one anymore. You are still one. But they can no longer feed, because they cannot recognize the division, because they are not unified, right? They're always like this. They're like this. They've been like this. They've never come to the state of being like this. So they feed off of something that is like this, united, right? Once you split, you become to their understanding, you become like them. So they don't have interest in you. They lose interest in you, because for them, that's like your camouflage to pretend, right? You know those bugs that they sit on a tree and change the color. Like moth can be like, looks like a tree branch, or something else changes the color. Chameleon. You become like a chameleon, and then you pretend that you're like them. So they stop feeding on you. That's what's asked of you. Pretend that you're two, not one. Don't show your strength. Basically, simply put, don't show your strength. Don't show your power. Don't show anything. Right now, you're asked to be hiding your frequency, so that you're not, without consent, fed on. And what you're going to do once you have got rid of those people feeding on your energy, you're going to direct your energy towards you, and you got to dream. And when I'm saying dream, you go nuts, baby. This is a dream. Whatever the hell you want to dream in. You want a castle? You don't think it's possible? Don't worry about not possible. Dream about it. Dream, dream, dream. So don't dream in terms of, this is not the dreaming in terms of like the end goal. This is a dream to dream in itself. Just dream. Imagination. Fuel it, fire it, go. That's it. Don't ask questions. Just go. Go nuts. So there's someone very carnal in your life. I'm sensing that you're not fully aware of it, or maybe you're aware of it and don't want to believe it. But this person has at the beginning, maybe not now within your relationship, because this is a relationship that we're talking about presently, has trapped you in the relationship or attracted you within the relationship through carnal actions, sex, right? What is carnal? Sex, desire, lust, all those fun things, right? And now you feel trapped, and trapped in terms of like, it's like you can still move around, walk around, move around, shift, but you're lacking arms, right? You do not have arms. What does that mean? You don't have arms, so that means you cannot change anything physically with your hands, right? You're not capable of shifting things around. Why? Because you don't see the way out of the situation. You don't see the way out of the situation. You also feel like the time's ticking, and you feel like it's not within your hands. The power is not within your hands to change things. Why? This is not good. Take a look. Why is because this person, without being aware, right, at first, but now they might be aware. So you might not be very wealthy, right? You might just have like minimal, but carry the energy of prosperity, right? This person, without knowing, and I'm seeing that it's without knowing, is connected to you. Because this person somehow, by enslaving you, and by enslaving you, I mean taking away from you what you desire, what you will to do, your freedom, is depriving you of your creative force, right? What we're talking about, go wild, imagine things, like that kind of thing, that kind of freedom, is gaining from it. This person is gaining from it. You need rest. Like, you need rest because you've been beaten up. Right now, you feel like to the point of no return. So your feeling right now is like you're face down at the bottom of the well, like planted down, face down, right? And there is no lower to go. This is it. This is it. But the problem with you is that you can't find the way up because you also understand that your strength is on this fine line, the fine thread that's about to break because you've been giving so much. There's just so little left for you to pull up. So that string that you might pull on to get out of this rock bottom, up the well, might break. So you realize that you need rest. You need rest. And when I'm saying you need rest, I'm saying you need at least 4 months straight rest. This is not 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 4 days, a weekend. No, this is at least minimum 4 months of no contact, no drainage, no conflict, no fucking bullshit. Rest. Like pure, sheer, goddamn rest. That's what you need. That is the only way you can get out of the situation because at this point in your life, all your demons are coming to the forth, right? So let's say you've experienced some kind of trauma in your life from your experiences, and you've put them at the back of your head, right? Sort of like sorted them out, like on the bookshelves, the books. This belongs here, that belongs here. We're just going to revisit them if it's necessary. What's happening right now is because you're drained. You can't keep balance like we were talking about. Something emotional keeps you off the balance in the beginning. Remember we were saying that? You're running yourself too hard, too fast, physically, and that's triggering your emotions, right? Emotions in your mind. And what's happening is all those books, like because you're tipping over, falling off the bookshelves in the back of your head and right in front of your eyes. So everything that you have forgiven anyone, everything that you have let go, everything you have forgotten, right, is right in front of your eyes right now, staring right at you like demons. So you need rest. There is no other out from this. You need rest. And when I'm saying rest, this is not sleeping or diet or fasting or meditation. No, honey. This is like go away to the ashram or to a cabin. And ashram is expensive, so go to the cabin. And do not interact. You need to do not interact. A state of hermit is what you need to be in right now. Regarding your dreams. Okay, so look. What I have regarding your dreams, and those dreams are of desires that you've held close to your heart for years, right? Years. Not just for a little, for years. Maybe it was a fantasy or a dream that you held very close to you. What they want you to know is that that dream is feeding off of your energy. So whatever your energy is, that is how that dream is moving forward towards you and transforming at the same time. So if you're negative, if your energy is negative, that dream of yours is feeding off the negative energy, and obviously it's not going to get to you anytime soon, right? Because there's negativity involved. So once again, you must rest. Remember, 4 months of rest you need. I'm not saying to quit your job, but I don't know, maybe you can quit your job and then find another one. Whatever works for you. If you have the way to find out how to rest for 4 months without interacting with the people, at least the people that you feel like are draining you, that would work greatly for your future in terms of spirituality and the physical growth, both, right? And if you do that rest, you're going to gain everything that you desired. Everything that you desired. The joy will come back into your life. There will be celebration, undoubted celebration, and the destruction of... this is interesting. What does it mean? Destruction of strength. But in what way? You might have been feeling lately that you must be strong, you must move forward, you must be like a pillar for everyone else to lean on you. You have to remain strong. You can't catch a breath, shed a tear, relax, or be weak. So that kind of stress is going to break. So you're finally going to have the release of that pressure. This is wonderful. So remember, the main key advice here is 4 months rest. I don't know how you're going to do it, but you're going to have to do it. If you want shit to change, you're going to have to do it, baby.